Giving us a look at the big picture here, though.
Really nice start to the day. We continue to sit basically in the same pattern we saw yesterday, a northerly flow bringing in some comfortable air for us. But just to the west, that front continues to edge eastward toward us. We do have some thunderstorms along the Mississippi Valley right now. And in the last 24 hours, the system has caused a lot of severe weather and is likely to do the same again late this afternoon and this evening. Big level 3 risk here for parts of Kentucky, Tennessee, and the northern part of the deep south there. Overnight tonight, we have the potential for some strong to severe thunderstorms starting maybe close to midnight and lasting through the morning commute. A level 1 risk means that isolated severe storms are possible. And in this case, we'd be looking at the chance of some damaging winds, potentially for the entire viewing area. Our best chance of hail would be in our western counties, and our best chance of a tornado would be potentially in the Sand Hills. And of course, that's just an estimation of where we could see those things happening. Notice at 10 or 11, we start to see some storms developing, lifting northward. And then here's 5 a.m., maybe a little break there. And then another round of thunderstorms rolls in just in time for the morning commute. So it's likely to be pretty messy. Take that into account as you're making your plans for tomorrow. And make sure that you can get weather alerts overnight, because some of these storms may pop up while you're sleeping. WRAL News app, you can set the alerts there, the weather alert to go off, and then turn on the TV. We'll be tracking it all night. Southern Pines looking pretty quiet, but beautiful. I imagine the golf courses will be fairly busy later on today with this nice weather. 66 is our current temperature, and we'll climb on up into the low 80s this afternoon. Nice and comfortable, a little breezy out there this morning. Temperatures mostly in the mid 60s, 82 for Raleigh, 81 in Durham, and 86 for the high in Fayetteville. So temperatures not too far from normal. If you're hoping to head out and do a little tailgating before the Hurricanes game tonight, it should be just fine. It's likely to be closer to 10 to midnight before we see a lot of storms. You may want your umbrella coming out of the arena, but you shouldn't need it heading in. Tropical forecast is tonight at 6 o'clock. It's the tropical forecast that we put together right here in the WRAL Weather Center. The tropical season starts June 1st, and at 6 o'clock tonight, we'll tell you what we think in terms of the forecast. It's going to be a warm day tomorrow, 87. Most of the storms will be in the morning, but there could be 1 or 2 later in the day. And then it's looking comfortable for the holiday weekend, but could be some storms isolated on Sunday and Monday.
Absolutely. Well, today and tomorrow morning has been declared a weather alert day. The chance for severe storms is expected to move in later tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Michelle McConaughey.
And I'm Ken Smith. With that in mind, let's go ahead and talk about these storm chances that will bring rain and potentially the biggest threat, damaging winds. Let's get right to meteorologist Chris Michaels tracking it all for us.
Definitely important to have ways to receive weather info as we head into tonight and tomorrow morning. It's already rowdy in West Tennessee. And as you head toward the Ohio River Valley, closer to home, we've got this front that's splitting us to the south. As that lifts to the north, the moisture starts to come in as well. You get some isolated storms between 9 p.m. and midnight, but the overall threat for stronger thunderstorms happens very early tomorrow morning. Left-hand side of your screen, that's the low threat for damaging wind. Middle is the low threat for hail, especially as you go west of US 1. Tornado threat is very low in our southwestern counties, most of that between 1 a.m. and 7 a.m. But hey, we're starting to get busy. The ACC baseball tournament, we've got that going on right now. The players taking the field. You're seeing it as it's starting out, and it looks like a nice morning for some baseball at the Durham Bulls Athletic Park. We've got a few more games on the docket today, 1 p.m., 5 p.m., 9 p.m. Most of those are dry. Some scattered storms are at least possible between 9 p.m. and midnight. We'll show you what that means for the Canes. Game 1 against the Panthers coming up in a bit.
Switching gears now to weather. I'm in the WRAL Severe Weather Center with Chris Michaels talking about this weather pattern that's heading our way.
Yeah, that storm system right there, that line that's right behind the two of us, just chugging along through parts of Tennessee, West Tennessee, heading toward Middle Tennessee, and also some storms up toward the Ohio River Valley. Most of the storms that we see, they happen tonight. And what happens there is you've got a layer of warm air above us that essentially traps the sound and could make things actually sound a little bit louder heading into the early morning hours tomorrow. So here's 12 p.m. today. You want to take lunch outside? Do it. In fact, dinner time today, we're still fine. Maybe tailgating for Game 1, Canes against the Panthers. Heading beyond 9 or 10 p.m., we see some isolated showers and storms coming in from the west. A couple of those could be strong. And then a line of showers and storms that moves in west to east between about 4 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday. Takes a lot of energy out of the atmosphere for the afternoon. So most of what we see in terms of the afternoon hours tomorrow looks to be north of I-40, and it's out of here by 6:30, 7 o'clock. We're drier by Thursday with humidity levels dropping. Right now, 69 degrees. The humidity humidity nice and low, but that'll change as we head deeper into the day. High temperatures making it into the low to mid 80s. Benson 83, Fayetteville 85, but toward the Virginia state line, temperatures reach the upper 70s this afternoon. Futurecast, in terms of our temperature change beyond this storm system, you see the wind getting pulled in out of the northwest, so it may actually feel like fall sometimes, especially Friday and Saturday. Highs mid 70s. We're mainly dry Sunday, although late Sunday into Memorial Day will track the increasing chance for showers and storms. Today, a WRAL Weather Alert day, really tonight into tomorrow morning, I should say. Then beyond that, windy and warm. 87 the high tomorrow. That's the warmest we'll be throughout the next 7 days. Highs in the 70s through Memorial Day.